Hey everyone, Ignorant here today to give you a quick tour of the StreamElements overlay editor. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll know your way around the editor, you'll know how to create your own overlays, and how to use them within OBS Studio. Let's jump right in. Once you're logged into StreamElements, the first thing to do is go to Streaming Tools, and then Overlays. Here is your Overlays page. We can choose to edit an existing overlay, but in order to get you started, let's create a new overlay. Let's click this button to create a new overlay. By default, we have 1080p here, which should be our most common resolution, but you can click the drop down and select any other resolution or even create your own. For now, we're going with 1080p. Click Start. And welcome to the overlay editor. The first thing to do is to add a widget. We can do this two ways. We can click this Add Widget button or this big blue plus sign at the bottom. And the first widget we're going to add is our alert box. There, let's make sure to position the widget where we want it on screen. And you can also hover your mouse over the edges of the widget to resize it. Let's see how that looks. We can use this handy Emulate button to emulate an alert. Perfect. Let's add a couple more widgets. I would like a background video. So let's click the big blue plus sign, go over to Static and Custom, and choose Video. Now let's click on Change Video, and we're gonna upload our own. You can either drag and drop the file or click Select Files to browse your computer. Once it's uploaded, make sure to choose your video and click Submit. And there it is. It's a little bit tiny, so let's do what we did with our alert box. Let's click it and resize it. There we go, perfect. Now that we have two widgets on our screen, it's time to explore the Layers menu. So click here to collapse the Settings menu and click on Layers. In the Layers menu, you'll see a list of all of the available widgets that are currently in your overlay. As you can see here, we have our video background and our alert box. Now, something you may notice is that if we click Emulate to preview an alert, we're not able to see it. If we go back over to the Layers menu, you'll see that the video background is on top of our menu with the alert box being beneath it. This works for visibility. So if we want the alerts to be visible above your video background, we're gonna have to drag the alert box over to the top. There. Let's try that again. Perfect. This applies to all widgets within your overlay. So make sure to double check the order within the Layers menu so that the end result is exactly what you want. Let's add a couple more widgets. I would love a followers goal. So let's click that big blue plus sign once again, go to Labels, then Followers, Goals, and click Follower Goal. And there it is. Like all the other widgets, let's click on it and drag to our desired position on screen. We can also resize it. On the Settings left-hand menu, we can define some of these settings to make sure it looks exactly like you want. There, perfect. Now let's add some static images. For example, how about a camera box? Let's click on the big blue plus sign once again, go over to Static and Custom, and click Add an Image. Click on Set Image. We're gonna upload our own. Once we have the desired file, click on Upload. There it is. Select it and click Submit. Once again, let's drag it and resize it to make sure it is exactly like we want it to. There. Let's add our chat in here. Click the blue plus sign again, go to Stream Tools, and select your Streams Chat. Drag it over where you want, and resize it. Go over to the left side menu, and let's choose the settings that we want. For now, I want this transparent, so let's choose Custom. And there we go. You can also go to text settings to make sure our chat looks exactly like we want it to, like picking a font. Let's see if it's working. Our chat widget is working. Let's finalize by adding another image. Let's add a chat box that goes around our chat widget. And that will just be a static graphic. So click on the big blue plus sign once again, go over to Static, Custom, and choose Image. Let's click on Set Image so we can upload our own. And there it is. Let's drag it and resize it so that it matches our chat widget. You can also use your arrow keys on your keyboard to fine-tune the position. Something looks weird. I bet it's the order. Let's go back to the Layers menu. And there we go. Our Stream Chat widget, it's below our chat box image. So let's fix that. There, much better. Before we go, I would like to touch upon this bottom menu. You already saw the Emulate button so that you can view alerts at any time. We also have an Undo and Redo button, a Zoom in and Zoom out button, a Reset Zoom if you've gone too far, and a Fit to Screen button, which will just fit it to your normal resolution. You can also toggle snapping on and off for all widgets. And finally, mute audio in the editor. If you're testing your alerts out within OBS, you would want to mute the audio so you don't hear your alerts twice. Now that we're pretty much done, it's time to save it. So let's choose a name and click Save. Now that we're done, let's use this overlay in OBS Studio. First, click this Copy Overlay URL button so that we have the necessary URL to use this within OBS Studio. Once you click it, you'll see the message that it's copied to clipboard on the bottom. Let's move over to OBS Studio. Now that we're in OBS, let's add our brand new overlay. Click the plus sign and choose Browser. Name it appropriately. And let's copy that URL into this field. Match the resolution to what we created initially in your new overlay, which in our case was 1080p, so that would be 1920 by 1080. And click OK. Look at that beautiful overlay. Let's just frame our camera into place. And there we have it, a brand new overlay created in just minutes. Now don't worry, I know that was very light, but we will have more videos to cover many of the aspects of the overlay editor and more coming in the near future. Thank you so much for watching the video. We hope the information was useful. As always, if you're looking for more useful tips and guides, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Twitter, or even join our Discord at discord.gg/SE. I'll see you on the next one.